My name is Palace, and I'm here today to recommend some awesome young adult fantasy romance books. All of these books have won awards and have received above 3 out of 5 stars on popular book rating sites like Goodreads. If you like books like Twilight, fairy tales like Beauty and the Beast, or books about love involving love triangles or forbidden love, these books may be right for you. Matched by Condie. Kasha, he wrote at the top of the page, in letters that were tall and clear and unafraid, that curled and moved and turned my name into something beautiful, something more than a word, a declaration, a piece of song, a bit of art framed by his hands. Have you ever wondered who you would marry? What career you will have? How long you will live? These are not questions that Kasha has ever had to ask herself or even consider, because in society, the officials decide who you love, where you work, and when you will die. But what if something goes wrong? What if there's a glitch in the system? What if you get 2 matches? Matched is a futuristic book about a 17-year-old girl who must decide between passion and perfection. After given a secret message by her grandfather on his deathbed, she must make choices that put her and her family at risk. Should she trust society or continue down a path of uncovering secrets that may unravel her entire world? If you like books about love, about futuristic societies, this is a book for you. It is the beginning of a trilogy and promises to make you question your own choices, both in society and in love. Check out Matched by Condie. Cinder by Marissa, Meyer. He was the fantasy of every girl in the country. He was so far out of her realm, her world, that she should have stopped thinking about him the second the door had closed. Should never think about him again. Except maybe as a client. And her prince. And yet, the memory of his fingers against her skin refused to fade. Have you ever felt like an outsider? Have you ever felt alone or discriminated against? Have you ever been forced to do something that you did not want to do? Cinder is a science fiction reimagining of the fairy tale Cinderella. It takes place in a futuristic society where a dangerous plague is being spread, and the human race is trying to find a cure. 16-year-old Cinder is the best mechanic in New Beijing and has been approached by the prince to help fix his android. By agreeing to this task, she finds herself wrapped up in a world of politics and secrets. She hides part of her identity from Prince Kai in the hopes that he never finds out the truth about her. In the midst of this, Cinder must make some important decisions that affect not only herself, but also the fate of the world. If you love fairy tales, science fiction, or forbidden love, you should give this book a try. Another first in a series with many interesting and familiar characters, you should definitely check out Cinder by Marissa, Meyer. Fallen by Lauren Kate. She realized they were still locking eyes when Daniel flashed her a smile. A jet of warmth shot through her and she had to grip the bench for support. She felt her lips pull up in a smile back at him. But then he raised his hand in the air and flipped her off. Have you ever felt a connection to someone you just met? Have you ever been accused of something that you didn't do? Have you ever seen something, but you were too afraid to tell anyone because of the fear of sounding crazy? Tensions have never been higher at Sword and Cross Reform School, where Lucy was sent after being accused of murder. Full of secrets, this school for troubled kids hides more than she bargained for as Lucy just tries to survive her senior year. When she arrives, she feels drawn to a guy named Daniel, who she feels like she's met before. but he seems to want nothing to do with her. She also meets the charming and flirtatious Cam, whose green eyes she can't seem to get out of her head. Running from shadows, hiding her past, and trying to discover her connection to Daniel, Lucy must figure it all out before it's too late. This is a fantasy thriller that will keep you wanting more. Thankfully, Fallen is the first in a series that will go deep into the backstories of these unique and mysterious characters. If you like fantasy or romance, be sure to check out Fallen by Lauren Kate. You can check out this book, or this book at your local library. Thank you for listening.